when Mickey approached me with this great idea of cyber goth, and I'm a big cyberpunk fan. I've read a lot of William Gibson, that genre, and I was like, well, wait a second, here we can do something totally different, and it's very challenging because when you read the script, you want to think, 19th century, and but you got to set it in a futuristic setting. First of all, we have the ramp, and the great idea of this inset coffin, and that wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. Somebody else brought it up, and I was like, wow, that sounds really cool. So let's try it. And after we figured out we could do it, we went with that. And then we have the scaffolding, which is no longer scaffolding. We've changed it to platforming going all the way across the stage, but we've added another Gothic element that only comes out when lit properly. And so we have the mix of the cyber futuristic look with the gridding we use for the facing, and then when the lights come up behind it, you see the Gothic. Where the set's all angles and all straight lines, I thought it would be best to break it up with the furniture. And I was like, well, I got a really good idea, I think, let's take 1/4-inch steel rod and wind it together and make all of our furniture out of that in organic pieces to help balance out all the straight lines. I'm gonna be a set designer. Probably somewhat of an art background or an interest in it. If you have some construction knowledge, it immensely adds to your capabilities, because you can say, I want to do this, but I don't know how to do it. But if you do know how to do it, you can say, well, I can design this because I know I can build it. And so say the people that are building it don't know how, you could explain it to them. And you do that through your draftings, and you say, this is how I want it done because it needs to do this, or it needs to function in this manner. So it takes somebody that's willing to do some research and put the time in, and you'll spend hours and hours drafting. But it's worth it when you sit back and you look at something that you put on paper this big, and you see it huge on stage. It's wow, that's amazing.